Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I'm considering doing the curly girl method. Is that crazy for a hijabi? I don't know. But the more I read about it, the more I'm interested in it. What I've discovered is the things that I was doing before with my hair aren't really necessary now. So a lot of times it's just in braids or twists, and then at some point in the week I take those out so that so my husband can see my loose hair, so it's not always in Miss Sealy braids or something. But what is the point of all that stretching and all of that stuff of the hair if it's just going to be tied up anyway? And I'm still combating the shrinkage, but if you're making wudu all the time, and for those who aren't Muslim might be watching this, wudu is when you do the ritual cleansing before you do the prayer, the formal prayer. So basically it's just, you wet your hands and your arms and your face, and you wet your hands and run it over your hair, maybe ears and neck and your feet. And as naturals know, putting any water on your hair when you're in the midst of stretching it is just going to make it shrink back up. And my hair shrinks a lot, so not to mention if you have to make ghusl, that's a whole other thing. So basically, say I washed my hair on Sunday, and then I put it in drying braids because I got a lot of big thick hair. It takes till Monday night for it to be dry, and then I might put it in whatever twist or whatever it is I'm going to do to it, and then that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I need to wet it again. So I might have taken the twist out on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, but I need to wet it again because it needs more moisture, right? And every day I've been wetting the hands and doing this over, so the outside of it is going to be fuzzy anyway, and the braids or twists are going to shrink anyway. Wet it again, put some more leave-in conditioner, re-braid it, and I'm kind of like, what is the point of all of this? I'm just braiding for what? It's covered up most of the time, and I'm really thinking the curly girl method might be nice, and just embrace your curl structure, embrace the shrinkage. It's okay. And granted, when I'm walking around I have to wear it like today it's an afro puff, so it looks like I've got a big old camel hump, I'm sure some would say, but no, that's my hair, so it's not a camel hump. But I could just embrace the curl structure like that. Now the front would be stressed, and the curly girl method doesn't suggest that. Maybe we should go back. What is the curly girl method? Lorraine Massey wrote the book Curly Girls, the handbook, and I heard about it years ago, and most people know about this no-poo, the no shampoo method, or co-washing, conditioner washing. So basically, she's saying the sulfates in the shampoo strip the hair too much, and then silicones and conditioner coat the hair to make it feel soft, but that only lasts for a little while. Lots of us have tried that. Try the conditioner, and you're like, try the conditioner, and you're like, this conditioner is amazing, it feels so good on my hair, and then seriously, hours later or the next day or whatever, that hair is dry as a bone. Well, those silicones coat the hair and don't let the moisture in, and the number one thing curly hair or afro texture hair needs is moisture. So once you strip the hair of the last bit of silicones using your sulfate shampoo or whatever, then you use non-sulfate shampoos if you do it, or just conditioner to wash the hair. I used to do the co-washing, but I really didn't feel like my scalp was that clean. So now they have these gentle shampoos, and I did a review on my Cream of Nature Argan Oil, and that's a sulfate-free shampoo. So, and it does foam actually. A lot of them don't. So it does foam, not that foam cleans your hair, but you can get a gentle shampoo, and then you can use conditioner. The point is not to use those regular drugstore brand shampoos that aren't sulfate-free, that are harsh. So that's the number one thing. That's the first part of it. Secondly, while the hair is wet, then you put the leave-in conditioner on it, which a lot of us have already adopted that part of it. Put the leave-in conditioner on the hair, and then they put gel on it. I don't like to use gel on my hair, but I may if I'm going to do this. Then they put gel, and then also not to dry the hair with a terry cloth towel, but you can use an old t-shirt or paper towels or the microfiber towel, which I have one of those, and it really makes a difference. Even if you don't put anything on your hair, you get out of the shower and you rinse your conditioner off, you get out the shower, and then you put that terry cloth towel on your head, microfiber, not terry cloth, put that microfiber towel on your head, like your curls will remain. And I don't have the kind of curls that just always remain. They usually need something on them for that to happen, otherwise it'll just be frizzy, right? So, point being, okay, so you don't wash with you use sulfate-free shampoo, use conditioner, you rinse the hair with cold water when you get out, and then you put on the leave-in conditioner while the hair is wet, then gel, and then you can dry it a little more with the thing. Or if you want to use a diffuser, you can use that as long as you don't dry the hair all the way. Now, once the curls are set that way, you don't touch the hair again. You never use a comb on dry hair, which I already don't do. I only ever, well, that's not true. If it's already detangled and I'm going to re-braid it, and I do spray it though, but I never, braid or, do anything to my dry hair. It has to have some moisture to it. So you never use, in the Curly Girl method, a comb or any kind of styling thing like that after that hair, has dried. You let those curls do what they will. So what you're doing is reintroducing moisture to your hair, and the hair is supposed to it's supposed to be in better and better condition as people go on with the Curly Girl method. And you'll see the videos on YouTube, some people like month 8 of Curly Girl method or week 8, or their hair looks better than it did before because it's getting more and more moisture after years of being stripped and coated. So so you embrace the shrinkage, you embrace your curl structure, you just let it go. And I kind of would like that. Plus, I don't really know what my curly hair would look like if I really did that, because we're always manipulating our hair, right? So I'd like to kind of see what it would do. Granted, if I'm going to be wearing a hijab outside, then it's going to be a Curly Girl method ponytail or afro puff. But like I said, I don't have to do a little afro puff. This is pretty huge because I don't feel like doing all of that. So, if you can see. So, that's what I'm considering. Let me know if you think it'll work or if it's just not worth it since I'm going to do this. I don't want it to be all a tangled mess inside of my ponytail. That's the only thing I'm wondering about my inside of my puff. If it's going to be just a mess. It would be detangled before I put it in there. I'm thinking what I would do is when I get out of the shower, while the hair is wet, I would put the stuff in it, and then I would pull it back, and I would tie it down with a silk scarf or something, satin scarf, so that the edges would lay down, and, let it kind of dry a little. Maybe even put the diffuser in the middle of it, I don't know. Maybe diffuse the middle of it before I put it in the ponytail, I don't know. And then go like that. And then, re-wet it every other day, every 3 days or whatever, and hit it again. I think that would be easier maybe than what I'm doing, because that braiding, I have a lot of hair. That's a lot of braiding. Anyway, that's it. Assalamu alaikum.